Hi, how you feeling tonight? I feel pretty good. I had a day off today. I enjoy my days off, and this was kind of the first of what will be many days off. The new school paradigm where both my kids go to school in the morning. I have Fridays off, and up until this point, when I had Friday off, that always involved make sure you get your daughter to school, get her to school, get her to school, and then of course get her home from school. But now she's a first grader. So she and her brother walk to school together. I don't have to do anything. Which kind of caught me by surprise today because I didn't have anything on hand for breakfast. Now, normally I would just take her to school and then while I'm out, just go to the nearest convenience store and get breakfast. But today they left and I was sitting here in the house and it was like, 8:20, 8:30. I was like, I don't have anything for breakfast. I have to go for a walk now. But it was fine. I had a very nice cheeseburger from 7-Eleven. Very healthy breakfast. And yeah, it was just kind of a wild feeling to be home all day without any particular urgency to leave. I still, and I don't understand this because my kids both walk to school together. They go to the same school. But for some reason, my son comes home by himself and I have to go get her. And I think it's because they end at different times and because she's a new student. Um, in my experience, new first graders at Japanese schools, they have very short days for like a while. Like for example, she doesn't really get a lunch at school. My wife makes her a lunch and she eats a lunch and then like that's her lunch. Whereas my son, he just has school lunch. And it's going to take a few weeks before the first graders get to eat lunch at school. I don't know why this happens. My guess is that every day they slowly acclimate them to the new environment and eventually they teach them how to do the lunch thing because, in case you haven't heard, in Japanese schools, the kids serve their own lunch. They don't make the lunch, of course. There are adults who cook the lunch, and adults prepare the lunches into these big containers and trays and all this stuff to get it ready. But the kids themselves are responsible for picking up all this stuff, bring it to their classroom or a lunchroom, depending on the size of the school, and then the kids serve the lunch to each other. They do this. And it's a learned thing, and there's a whole process to it. So I can understand how first graders they gotta spend some time learning how to do that. My son, he's in the fourth grade. He knows all about this stuff. He knows how to give people rice. He knows how to do that. So, yeah. Um, but still, if it's me and if I only got one task to do all day, and that is pick her up, it's pretty easy. So I kind of just had a really quiet day to myself. I kept thinking about work a lot. Unfortunately, I get a lot of messages that are work related on my phone because we do a lot of social networking stuff, and I spent a long time today thinking about work stuff, which is kind of frustrating. I mean, it's good in the sense that I should be feeling comfortable at my job, and I should be invested in my job emotionally. Otherwise, it won't. It'll be a dull to be there all day. But still, on my days off, I don't want to be thinking about work, so I'll have to just work on that balance thing a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I had so much time. I was able to watch TV. I watched an entire movie on Netflix, and then tonight I almost watched Infinity War again because it's free right now if you have the Disney Deluxe, not Disney Plus. I know everyone in America is talking about Disney Plus. I don't know what Disney Plus is. I can't get that in Japan. Right now in Japan, I have Disney Deluxe, and you can watch Infinity War for free if you have that service. So I was doing that, and there's no way to get it on the Apple TV without changing my settings, and I'm not going to do that. But I was watching Infinity War, streaming from the internet, from my phone to the Apple TV. And it looked nice, and it had Japanese subtitles, which, is nice for my family. And yeah, I watched almost the entire movie tonight. I really enjoy that movie, and gosh, 2 weeks, 2 weeks to Endgame. It's getting pretty exciting. Anyway, that's kind of my day today. Very quiet. low on responsibility. I had to actively stop thinking about work stuff, and I just enjoyed some TV and a little bit of video games. So yeah, the first of my 4.5 days off this week. Not a bad start. Anyway, good night, everybody. I love you.